Keep the change, you filthy animal.
Hey guys, hope you are going well. So today we are looking at the blacker than black comedy that is such a bizarre concept, such a mispairing of visual styles. It is dripping with satire and different to anything else that I have seen recently, and I love it. Good dramatic intro. Directed by Scottish-born Armando Iannucci, who created the Emmy award-winning show Veep, which I know I really need to watch. The Death of Stalin is adapted from a graphic novel. This is by Fabian Nuri and Thierry Robin and set in communist Russia in 1953. A tumultuous and violent time following the death of Communist Party leader Joseph Stalin, when his party members need to gather together in order to run the country. Except they all be power-hungry megalomaniacs, and instead of running the country, it's a race to see who can oust the others first. This stars the most incredible cast. If nothing else, it's just fun to see these seasoned screen veterans be all chummy with each other on the one moment and then backstab each other better than a bunch of high school girls in the very next breath. There's Steve Buscemi, Jeffrey Tambor, Michael Palin, Jason Isaacs. Oh my god, he is such an asshole. It is so good. I was snickering so hard watching these grown-ass men scheming and plotting and conniving and doing a terrible, awkward job of it. Let me paint you a picture. When Stalin first is found on the floor, the committee come together in much sorrow and anxiety at their beloved leader who could possibly be dead. So their first course of action is, of course, to call a doctor, obviously. But in communist Russia, when all the educated academics have all been rounded up and executed, there are no good doctors left in the city. Tiny problem. Pretty awkwardly funny when you've got a group of the country's most powerful leaders all together in a room, standing around their revered leader, scratching their heads and not sure what to do. This here leads into the very real and terrifying consequence of death in the movie. The satire here is razor sharp, and for me it's the bleak factual way in which they've got this mechanical civilian executions, this gruesome torture and rape, contrasted against this bumbling group of party leaders at the country's head. This is a regime where human life is cheap, and the movie plays this in severe sincerity. It's an ugly movie about the ugliness of humanity through megalomania, power, ego, pride. There is not one redeemable quality about any character in this entire movie, and that's why I like it. It's not the type of time in history that lends itself to a comedy movie, and I think that's why it strikes a chord with me. It's not the time and the place that's funny, it's all about the delivery. Comedy and tragedy are very much the same thing. They are just dressed up a little bit differently. There's a little pearl of wisdom from yours truly. Okay, so it's clearly a glowing review from me. Obviously, I cannot hide how much I respect what this movie was trying to say and do. It's not perfect though, and it will divide audiences. It does take a while for your ear to adjust to that mishmash of accents. Yes, all the actors are playing Russians and all of them keep their native accents, which is a little bit weird and did make it feel like one big Monty Python-esque sketch at times. Michael Palin might have helped that along a little bit. The pacing really lags in points, some of the visual style is flat, and Andrea Riseborough, one of the only female characters in the entire movie, was really bad. But hell, after all that, I loved this movie. It is everything that gets my brain into overdrive. It is sharp, it is hard-hitting, and I am laughing at the same time as I am repulsed by humanity and terrified at the future of mankind. And yeah, it would seem like that is my kind of movie. That is it from me, guys. Thank you so much for hanging out with me today. Comment down below your thoughts on the movie The Death of Stalin. Are there any other black comedies that you absolutely love? I have decided that the black comedy genre is one of my all-time favorites, and The Death of Stalin is going straight up to the top of the list, right next to In Bruges. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel here and keep up to date with all things movies and TV. You can click that little bell icon and stay notified every time that I post a new video. Thanks again for watching, and I will see you next time. Bye.